I think to understand what Will is really getting at is what drives you and what would make you, what are your strengths as a governor, what would your weaknesses be. What drives me is something I alluded to earlier, is that when you are, as a young kid, put in a position where you are seen differently, and you are different, it leaves you with a deep and abiding respect for people who are different, for people who have been discriminated against, for people who don't necessarily have all of the opportunities that everybody else has, or for people who are perceived as being different. And what that did to me is force me to be a real fighter. I had to fight to graduate from Wesleyan University with honors. I didn't get there because they took me originally. I got there because I went to a college of basic studies, mostly for inner city kids at BU, for kids who really hadn't quite made it academically. And I worked real hard and got there. Then I did the same thing with this little business that we started. And I built it, and we, frankly, got extraordinarily lucky. My commitment in the Senate has been, as a result, to take on really tough issues that most politicians are afraid of and get them done. I'll give you a couple of examples in the last 12 months. When I watched Barack Obama get elected President of the United States, coming from the whitest state in the country, where the first person of color that I saw was when I was about 6 or 7 years old, and I remember turning to my mom and saying, "What's going on there?" I can't tell you how proud I was to see Barack Obama get elected president. I never thought I'd see that coming from the whitest state in the country. On the same day, I watched the faces of the families in California as they were having their rights taken away simply because they wanted to declare their love for each other. And it was the same electorate that had just elected Barack Obama. I said, this little Senate President from Vermont, we can do something about that. We can be the first state in the country that stands up for the civil rights of all our neighbors and friends just because it's the right thing to do, not because the judges are telling us to do it. And, we went up and did it. Now, it didn't make me real popular. I didn't have hordes of Democrats running to my office saying, "Hey, Pete, could we vote on marriage equality?" But, when they got there, they did the right thing. Just a few months ago, I showed the same leadership on energy and voting to get a affirmative vote, same vote, 26-4 bipartisan vote, to shut the plant down on schedule because it's leaking tritium and cobalt and cesium and a few other nuclear isotopes into the water down there and the groundwater, and frankly, it's run by a company that can't tell the truth. And it's old and tired, ready to retire. Now, I didn't have whole bunches of Democrats meeting outside the Senate office going, "Hey, Mr. President, could we vote on Vermont Yankee this year?" We got a 26-4 vote. So my strength is being willing to go places other politicians won't, to solve big problems and bring people together to get it done. And I don't first put my finger in the wind and ask whether it's going to be popular. I ask whether or not it will be right. My weakness is that because of the same issues, I tend to verbalize my thoughts better than I write them. And therefore people sometimes think I'm slick. I'm not slick. I had to defend my lack of being able to learn like everyone else with my mouth. So I speak quickly and sometimes come off as glib and frankly a little bit slick. So I'm going to try to show Vermonters in this campaign who I am. A kid who grew up in Vermont, likes to be outside, farming, making things happen. I care deeply about the state. I think I can make a difference, but that's my weakness, and I'll work on it.